Dylan, what are your thoughts on this one?
I mean, we just, we didn't execute, and everything they got, I feel like we let them get behind us. We talked about that before the game. We seemed like we really couldn't do the simple things and chipping pucks in and getting to our game on the forecheck, and we shot ourselves in the foot so many times that we didn't have time to get to our game and create offense, and it's pretty disappointing lack of execution, and that's really what it comes down to. So the good news to that is it's our first game. We got a chance to fix all that. That a lot of that is on us, and it was just I thought such a special night. Crowd was unbelievable, and we kind of wasted that one, and we got 81 more to start, not to start, but to get back to our game, and we got to figure it out fast, and I believe it's in this room.
Why do you think there wasn't better execution after 3 weeks spent preparing? And earlier this week you said you'd never been so prepared, or was better prepared for games than...
Man, I wish I had an answer. I mean, we got out there and it was chaotic, and a lot of the chaos was self-inflicted, and it was a strange game, and we really did not help ourselves at all out there, and I do believe it's all fixable.
Dylan, that third goal there late in the first period, I'm sure was deflating it, but are you disappointed just in the lack of pushback there at the start of the third, at the start of the second?
Well, yeah, I am, and anytime you give up a goal late, end of periods, it's a killer, and we came out and then they got the fourth, and it's a similar story. They get behind us, and we did a lot. We didn't do much good, but we left Gibby out to dry, and it was tough. It was. We were shell-shocked a little bit, just how bad we executed and how bad we missed our assignments.
Moritz, how disappointing was this performance tonight?
Yeah, very disappointed. Obviously, we came out, I thought, with a great start, really good intensity, and then the game kind of slipped away from us. We were in detailed. They just kind of outworked us, outskated us, got a lot of great opportunities around our net, and nothing Gibby could have done there to prevent goals, so that's definitely up on us, and obviously a disappointing night.
Moritz, a couple of odd man rushes led to goals there in the first period for them. How do you balance the fact that you guys want to play fast and aggressive, but also not give up those easy chances?
And we just got to count guys. I mean, we can linger forward when we have people flying behind us, especially the whole decor. I think we got to do a better job. It starts with us back there.
Todd, what disappoints you most about tonight?
Fundamental hockey that you play, bantam, midget, I don't even know if they call the leagues that anymore, junior, American League Pro. You don't give up 2-on-1s. If a D's down, a forward covers, you manage the puck, you don't turn it over. I thought we got off to a good start, the start we wanted, but our game management, you're going to hear that all year from me, because clearly it's still a huge issue. We just played the game. We didn't play to win the game, and we have no chance. And the players will say, they probably have already said to you that, we can fix this. We can. When? It's time. Some of them have been doing it for years. It's time. We just spent 3.5 weeks at training camp dealing with these situations. Now, if it happened once or twice in a game, it'd be okay, but there was maybe 6 or 7 outnumbered rushes at the end of the first period from the 10-minute mark on, and it's unacceptable. We'll have to drill it back into them.
Is it also an example of the mental toughness you've talked about, responding better when things don't go your way?
Well, certainly. I don't know if that was the case today. It just was mental lapses, period. I don't know about mental toughness. Like, you can be as tough as you want mentally, but if you're doing very disruptive things to your own game, you're going to break down real quick. And we saw that time and time again in the game. You know, people that didn't watch the game, they're going to sit down and go, oh, well, the shot's on goal or this or that. That didn't matter one bit either. It was clearly one team that managed it well and took advantage of the chances they had, and another team that created multiple opportunities for the opposition.
Going along with that, I felt like the first 10 minutes there was some quality chances there, then it kind of dried up. How do you get more of those quality chances going forward?
Well, we had, like I said, we had the first 10 minutes. I thought we started the game well. We were on our toes. We scored. We gave up that first goal. Exactly something we pre-scouted, and an individual or two made an error. And you could feel and this is probably the mental toughness thing, you could feel the air go out a little bit, but we should be able to keep and sustain. All of a sudden you're chasing the game and the coach is bitching and complaining about outnumbered rushes. You lose your offensive edge too, and now you're caught in between. Did we create some chances down the stretch? Yeah, but in garbage time it doesn't matter.
Todd, I'm sure it was deflating when they scored with seconds left in the first period. What was the message there in the intermission, and what didn't you see there at the start of the second that you needed to see?
Well, the goal at the end of the third, we've worked on that since I got here. We didn't need training camp for that. That was very poorly played by a total group of players, and that obviously is game management. 8 seconds left, you shouldn't be giving that up. Then we talked between periods about, how do we want to play? Do we want to just take our chances and just play the game and look up at the end of the night, or do we want to manage our way through? And then we go out, they get sometimes luck is against you a little bit. It goes off Albert and over Gibby's shoulder, and all of a sudden that's at 4. Now you got a huge hill to climb, and you could feel it there, that not being real strong on the bench.
You'd had those. I mean, you probably would have preferred. They probably would have preferred much different, even with the 3 rookies. How'd they look in your eyes?
I thought they were okay. I can't recall them, being involved in a lot of the crap, if you will. It's a different game. That team had already played once, so for those 3 to get in and experience it, now our team wasn't real good around them, so they're not always going to feel comfortable. But I don't think that they were involved in any of the the major issues that we have, but we'll have to go back and look at it.
For Gibby, I mean, was it kind of similar to Saturday night? You just not much help in front of him?
Yeah, but this game reminded me very much of Saturday night. On Saturday night, I don't know if you could chalk it up to, last game, nobody wants to get hurt or do anything like that. Let's just get through it. But tonight meant something, and we played the same way, and Gibby had the same results as well.